Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about eating ketogenic diet while going out to restaurants or being on the go, or even taking in takeout and getting it delivered to your house. Now, so many people have talked to me about, like, I'm super busy and I don't know how I can successfully eat this way when I'm constantly on the go. Maybe, you work in a place where you guys are ordering lunch all the time. Well, I want to tell you that I have tried multiple things. I've tried different things at restaurants and I've seen what works and I've seen what makes me feel horrible after. And I just want to share with you guys a couple of ways that you can be successful in eating a ketogenic diet while ordering takeout, going to a restaurant, and things like that. So the first thing is, when we're talking about a ketogenic diet, are talking about a high-fat, low-carb diet, right? And then moderate protein in the middle. What I have noticed is that when I go out to eat, I can keep it low-carb, but it's hard sometimes to keep it moderate protein. A lot of times when I go out to eat, I kind of overdo it on the protein, and then I leave and I'm like, ugh, I don't feel that great. So here are just some simple things that I can give you guys ideas for. All right. First thing, it's Friday night, it's pizza night, you're ordering pizza for your family, right? And how can you deal with that? So, when we order pizza now, I get an order of wings. Chicken with skin on it is great, you could totally have that, and you can totally have buffalo sauce, right? So I get, you can see my dog. So I get an order of chicken wings. I make sure that they're unbreaded. That was the thing where we kind of had to call around to different couple pizza places in our area, but we found actually now a whole bunch that will do it for us. And the wings are unbreaded. They give us the blue cheese, which is so great that you can up your fats with the blue cheese there. And that's what we get. We get that. And then I actually also will get an antipasto salad for the side. And I never eat the whole thing. I usually save it for a day or two. But I mean, think about what that is. I tell them no dressing on it. So some places will put like balsamic on it. I tell them no dressing. If they want to give me oil and vinegar on the side, cool, but no dressing on it. An antipasto salad, which is lettuce, you've got some cold cuts in there, which you can totally eat, cheese, which you can totally eat, pepperoncinis, which I love, right? Artichoke hearts, olives, olives you can totally have, things like that. So in moderation, all of that is really great, and you can pour a whole bunch of olive oil on that with some red wine vinegar, and it's delicious, and your kids can eat their pizza, and you can eat and be full by the time that you're done eating, which is great. So that's what I do for pizza place. Then I actually had two instances right now. I had someone asking about Chinese food. They're like, I'm going to be in a situation where they're definitely ordering Chinese food. What should I get? My husband was just in a situation at work. Everybody got Chinese, and he's like, I don't really know what I can get from here. So both of them, we talked about doing beef and broccoli, which, listen, is there probably a ton of sugar and carbs in that sauce? Probably. However, beef and broccoli, no rice, no noodles, things like that. At least if you're not eating all the rice and the grains and things like that, at least you're making somewhat of a great decision, right? And thank goodness, because for those of us who are drinking ketones, that will help us. And I'll talk about that later, just what I do when I go to a restaurant. But we've also gone out, let's see, I've gotten a steak salad with my dressing on the side. Sometimes when you ask for these things at a restaurant, your server will think at first that you're crazy, and you're just like, no, I don't want that dressing. And she's like, oh, we have a balsamic. I don't really want it. Can you just give me some oil and vinegar on the side, or blue cheese on the side, or ranch, a fat ranch on the side? Can I get something like that? I have known people who bring their own dressing to restaurants. I used to be very judgy and think they were crazy, and then they lost a whole bunch of weight, and now they look great and they're super healthy. So who am I to say? You want to bring your dressing? Be a little extra. Bring your dressing. It's all good, right? Whatever works for you. We've also, let's see, I've gone out to even a lot of my local restaurants here that make great food, and I've gotten burgers without the bun. So I won't eat the fries. You get a burger with a side salad. I can still get cheese on it. I can get bacon on it. I can get mushrooms on it. I can do all of that. I'm just not eating the bread, and I'm not eating the French fries, and that works for me. And when I left, I was very full. Let's see, wings, we've done steak bites, like the little steak bites you can dip in the blue cheese, we've done that. There are options. I actually got French onion soup at a diner one time and just told them don't put the crouton, the bread in it. but still put the cheese on top, the provolone cheese, and that's what I had while my kids had pancakes. But again, by the time I was done with it, I was very full. We went out, I live by the beach, so there's a lot of seafood places. So scallops wrapped in bacon with butter, oh my gosh, so good. You can totally get that. That's more like date night if you're going out, but you could totally do it. There are options, and you can totally make it work for you. I actually have, even on my Pinterest board, you can search my name under Pinterest, and there's a keto board, and there's some things in there that I've thrown in, and all of those things like that. And if you're looking for healthy food to eat while you're out, just remember, like, you might never, decide that you're gonna do this forever. Maybe you're trying this out right now for your body, so say, mozzarella stick, I can have you later. You're gonna be around for the rest of my life. I don't have to make that choice right now. I can make a different choice. And trust me, you can find stuff to eat. My husband, again, seafood, oysters, shrimp, lobster, all those things. Dunk everything in butter, delicious, and it's good. Side of Brussels sprouts, a lot of places I go now, they actually do sides of Brussels sprouts, or get veggies instead of your potato side, which is wonderful. So those are some of the great things that we've experienced. I have experienced a couple times going out to eat where I did feel like I made good choices, and then when I left, I just realized that either there was something in the food that I didn't know about or didn't control, or I just ate too much protein and it was just making me feel horrible and gross, and I just knew that I wasn't going to have a good rest of my day or rest of my night. And I do personally drink exogenous ketones, so I normally have one a day, but in those instances where I know it's date night or we end up going out with the kids because we're running around, I will come home and I'll actually have a second one that day, and at least I know that my body gets put into ketosis and it's in a state of that, and all that bad stuff is working its way through my body, which I love, love, love that I have the option of being able to do that. What have you guys been ordering when you guys go out? Drop it below in the comments. I would love to see different ideas. Are there better Chinese food place options? We would love to talk about that, because everyone knows a good Chinese food night with a movie is wonderful, but are there better options? I saw someone, I'm going to put it on my Pinterest board, I think it's already there, for a home version of keto General Tso's chicken. I cannot wait to make that. I'm totally going to try that one out. I'll let you guys know how it is. And enjoy your weekend that's coming up. If you have date night, have fun. You can still enjoy date night even though you're eating a certain way. Just make a different choice. You can still go to your favorite place, and same thing with the kids. Tomorrow night, Friday night might be pizza night for you. Go ahead, get your family what they normally get, and you can absolutely enjoy. And while you guys are watching March Madness, or when you're watching football or things like that, you have options. So if you have any other things, put them down below. Would love to see them. Have a great weekend, guys.